The dead stay gone. Meet with Donovan. All right, guys, welcome back to more Mafia 3. Want to say thank you so much for all your support. Keep it up if you want more parts. I've been trying to pour a little more time into each video, mainly because I don't know. It just, if you do too many side missions and that's all you guys ever see, then I need to get some of that story included there. So I'm gonna kind of do some more cut editing, kind of leave some stuff out that's just side stuff that we've already done, but we're having to redo it to unlock more stories. So I love you and hang tight. All right, guys, we're almost over here to meet with him. Now, I don't know what's, it's kind of hard to distinguish, excuse me, I can't speak, between what's like an actual story mission and what's just like a side set of missions to unlock more of it. So actually, let me just go ahead and pull on up. I got out a little too soon, I think.
You ever heard of Enzo Conti?
Think Sammy mentioned him a time or two.
He's 61, old school mob. Been running Barclay Mills for decades. He started off extorting the railroad and moved on into industrial waste. All the heavy construction equipment and supplies for the casino, steel, concrete molds, that kind of thing, was all brought in via Enzo's trains.
All that shit has to be worth millions. Enzo didn't just hand it over to any cat who walked in the door. Marcano's a felon, so he's got to have a partner, someone who's legit.
If he does, that person's buried deep. I went through the paperwork. It's a goddamn maze.
Which means we need to get Enzo to tell us who it is.
According to my sources, Enzo's not a big fan of the casino. Thinks anyone who's not Sal Marcano is gonna end up getting fucked.
So I might be able to use that to flip him.
Probably have to squeeze him pretty hard, but it's worth a shot. He's still involved in the railroad and has to store all that industrial waste somewhere, so I'd start there.
Once I take his district from him, I'll give him a call from the motel, offer him an out.
And if that fails, you could always give him a Hanoi hangman.
All right, story mission unlocked. Garbage. I like it just called garbage. I love it. All right, so what it looks like is we got another set of... Actually, let me check this one out. Do a little U-turn right here. Now that's kind of funny to me because, like I was just saying a minute ago, I wasn't sure what's like actual story and what's not, but this seems like it's a pretty big part of the story. Let's see. He's a feisty old fucker. I like that. Well, one thing I gotta give props, man, to the people that made this game. I think Hangar 13 is that the name of the group, the developers, but. Yeah, man, they just, to not hold anything back and to have like an actual true solid story. I mean, I just think they did a fantastic job with it. Everything from the soundtrack to the way the game plays to the character interactions, voice, everything. Did this? I could tell they put a lot of time and effort into this, so, and it definitely shows. Alright, anyways, hang on, guys, we're almost there. Probably just gonna speed right through this red light area. Yeah, I think once we do this one, I'm just going to kind of pack as much story as I can into each video. So hopefully you guys like that. Videos might be longer. I don't really know how this is going to work, but here we are, it looks like. Let's go talk to Maria.
You're not what this was a mistake. I don't want any trouble.
Someone told me you work at the dump, that you might have information for me. Now, your name's Maria, right?
Mm-hmm. Maria Bava. I've only been at the dump a couple of months. Accounts receivable. I know. Glamorous. Paul Simmons runs the place. Everybody calls him Puppy, though. You've got to stop him.
Stop him from doing what?
Dumping waste in the bay, extorting drivers from other garbage companies, but that's...
That's not the worst thing they're doing, is it?
Mister, they're killing people. Puppy, Mr. Simmons doesn't know how to keep his voice down on the phone, but he was arguing with one of the cleaners, kept saying how they'd been paid to get rid of somebody.
You know when these cleaners will be around?
No, but some of the other guys who work for the dump might.
I'll chase down information on these cleaners, along with the rest of the dump's business. It's gonna be all right, Maria. You did the right thing.
Mr. Simmons' people might know more.
All right, sabotage dump. Plant explosives to sabotage garbage dump. All right. Kind of look around this area really quick. There's hang on, whoa, before, close the door. What the hell? You know, I thought there would be a med pack right there. I guess it's on the other side of the wall right there. All right, so we're kind of hitting a point right now where it's getting, I wouldn't say it's a bit overwhelming, just to not really sure how to progress with the story. There's too many ways to progress it now, so I don't know if we just have to go through. Let me just look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. The optional chapter is going to remain optional for a while. Look at all that. I mean, I'm sure those missions are great, but I bet they're more the been there, done that. So I'm going to try to stick to these. And since we're already in this area, I'm going to drive over there. To save on video time, I'm definitely going to cut down on the driving. So I love you guys. Hang tight. I will see you in a hot second. I lost $16. That's some bullshit, man. All that money I've been blowing. I love it. Alright, so what you gotta do, it looks like, in order to sabotage that, you gotta go up these steps and get in the building. But the problem is, this place is surrounded by people. There's a sentry right there. Alright, let's go around. I don't think I have enough. I have barely enough money to call in some reinforcements. So if I call them... Oh no, you don't, bitch. Fuck, he's gonna call him in right now. Now's a good time to do it. Actually, no, it's not. Let me call an arms dealer. Oh, there's some health right here. Perfect. Oh, perfect timing. Get the hell out of here, man. I need to buy some more, and while I'm doing that, that's when I call it in. Nice little hit squad. I'll take it. Do I have anything? Alright, I can only buy one. That's fine.
See you later.
Man, I don't know, what point did I start scraping the bottom, man? I don't have enough money to do anything, it seems like.
Got an angle. Ready.
Alright, here we oh, nice. Couldn't get ammo, but man, there's some other stuff. I don't think there's anything in here I could really use, though. That kind of sucks. Ooh, there's some money. First time I've actually seen dollar signs and was like, oh shit, there we go. Oh, here we go. Nice little stairs. You run up the back right here. So you gotta go inside the warehouse. I was just in here. I could have just ramped the steps, but I did not think it would be safe. And dressed like damn Walter White in this bitch, making meth. Alright, the damage remaining. So this is the kind of stuff I've been like trying to skip for you guys, so you don't have to sit through the same type. But this feels like an actual story mission, so. Been collecting those still, man. I don't really know how many there actually are in the game, but we've got a lot so far, that's for sure. Okay, I would switch over to that rifle, but doesn't really seem like it's worth it just yet. Was there a guy in here? Yeah, look at him. Oh, 2K, let's go. Alright, let's do this sabotage time. Now, I wonder how much damage this actually does to the racket. Get away from the garbage dump. You betcha. I mean, do I have to go all the way where like the marker is? I just passed that green thing. I bet it's probably like a couple $100. But a lot of times, man, you can just... Oh, this is sick looking, man. Hop over, bitch. There we go. I got stuck on that wall for a minute. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, shit, man. Only 10,000. Oh, man. Got a long way to go on that. Alright, well, I'm going to kind of cut around this. I'm going to get some of these things done, get back to where we're actually getting the boss done. And, yeah, it looks like we're just going to do these. So, I'll catch you guys probably in a little bit. Oh, guys, check this out, man. Usually it has like one person you gotta kill. I'm guessing each one of those kills gives me like a 2,000 or something damage remaining. Because I was wondering, like, there's nothing else left to do in this area. This is the last thing, and then you got this one. I'm gonna get some more of this.
Show me what you got.
Refill ammo. I'm good. Supplies. Ooh, I don't have enough for the tac vest. Or at least I do, but I don't want to waste it. I need to save because I got... Oh, he almost ran me over. That bastard. All right, here we go. It's about to be dirty. It's about to be vicious. If I can get in here and actually get some kills. Let's see how much it takes off. 2,000. Let's go. That's what I was hoping for. Oh shit, what happened there? So you're essentially, if you get the right guys, like the guys in the green suits or whatever, they 2,000 a pop. That's funny. Oh, that glitching though, holy shit, man.
Huh?
Dude, I'm running wild right now on these bitches. It's a little glitch. It's like a little bit of glitching here and there. All right, I know once I do this, this should do a lot of damage to the thing. I think at least it'd be nice if it did like the last 7K I need. Nice, perfect. All right. Well, with that being said, damage completed. Now where do we go? Go back and talk to Maria. Yep, that's what I thought. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to her. I will show you guys when I get there, so hang tight. You know, something I've never shown you guys is the changing the, I guess, the holy shit, what was that? Changing the camera angle. Even I got a dented hood right now. This is actually kind of cool, man. Makes me a little dizzy though. Hang on. Oops, excuse me. Still, the most basic view is still, I think, the best one. All right, guys, we're back. We're back over here. Let's do this. Now, she's probably going to do the same thing all the other ones do, and that's just tell you, like, oh, there's somebody you need to go kill, and then you do it.
Scared the hell, puppy. I mean, Mr. Simmons let me go today.
You sound happy about it.
Apparently, they're having trouble with the business, and he can't afford to pay me. But truth be told, I'm glad to be out of there, away from that place.
Is Puppy at the dump now?
Yeah, why? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill him?
All depends on Puppy. I'll be seeing you, Maria.
All right, confront Paul Puppy Simmons. All right. I'm about to just teleport over there like Goku. Hang on, guys. And by the magical power of editing, here we are, guys. And cops are everywhere. That's just lovely. I'm not really sure exactly, so we're gonna go kill this guy for Maria, and then I'm not sure what's really gonna happen. I wonder what happens when we eventually fill and, I guess, beat all these things, you know? Dude, I got so much money. Hang on.
Need some shooters to hit a
I don't know when I got that. God, the cops aren't here to see that. Alright, if I can get in there. That's fine if they call reinforcements. It really doesn't matter. Send more. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? The damn zombie movie. It might have been the remake of Night of the Living Dead, where they had that zombie, like, killed those cops and then got on, like, the microphone and was like, send more. Thought it was kind of funny. Where are you going, bitch? Alright, we've already got that one. I'm surprised that hasn't, like, replenished or whatever. Oh, well. Switchboard operator, I'm not really worried about that. Oh, right in the leg. He even held it, too. Let's go. Oh, I don't think so, boys. Fuck. Oh! Alright, I got one more left. Where the fuck is the actual guy at? Oh, there he is.
Got me pinned. Fuck me. I'm gonna fucking die in a dump.
Wish there was another way.
Now what are you gonna do?
Nice.
Get on down, now.
Alright, what do we want to do with this one? I don't really like the screaming Zimmy smoke. Alright, we good. Carry more adrenaline. I gotta get my I gotta get it back from him, so let's do this one. Or let's see, let's just make sure. Boost all vehicles acceleration with a smaller bump to the top speed. That's a body kit upgrade. I think that's a universal thing you get.
Send whoever you can to Barclay Mills. I ain't letting this place go.
Hey, I'm happy to have my guys keep the rackets running in a district. Again. Only this time, I expect to keep control of things when the time comes.
Why'd I become a priest? Every bad thing you experience, every trauma, they never leave you. Sure, you might forget about them for a while, but when the next one comes along, no matter how slight, it brings everything back. It reminds you of the weight you've been lugging around. I knew I couldn't carry all that on my own.
Let's see what else actually opened. Sometimes you get actual story missions that, even though those are. It's always weird. I know there's story missions, but it's like the actual story ones. Let's see, nothing I really unlocked there. We got this thing. I'm gonna go talk to Donovan before we end this video. I'm just kind of curious what happens with this thing. So hang tight, guys. Alright, guys, we made it over here. I'm not really sure what's gonna proc with meeting him. This feels important, though.
This part of town's run by a man named Tony DeRazio. From what I was able to piece together, he's a real fucking weirdo. Some kind of savant when it comes to numbers.
Then he must be the one who runs Lou Marcano's books.
Runs his books, launders his money. Hell, he even manages Lou's relationships with city officials. It's Tony's job to make sure their asses stay greased.
How do I get to him?
Well, that's where things get interesting. Tony lives in the penthouse on the top floor of the Royal Hotel. Elevator access is restricted and the rest of the hotel's crawling with Tony's goons.
Well, he can't stay up there all the time. I'm gonna need a schedule for when he comes and goes.
I've been watching this cocksucker for a month now, and he's left exactly one time. That was because one of his men fucked up. Took a pipe to the poor bastard's left arm.
Well, looks like he's got a front business he uses to issue bribes and launder Lou's money. And another one that soaks up funds from the city. I hit him. He overreacts, then I get my opening.
And fuck up things between him and Lou in the process. Be careful with this one. Just because Tony's a goddamn spastic doesn't mean he won't cut your balls off if given the chance.
The name's Lenny Davis. I work in the city clerk's office, and your friend said you could help with this guy blackmailing me.
What kind of juice makes you someone worth blackmailing?
My office approves new projects under development. I fucked up, cheated on my wife, and this guy, Jimmy Kavar, filmed it. Come to find out, the girl worked for Kavar too.
And now he owns you.
He's forcing me to rubber stamp phony building projects and cash the checks for his company, Kavar Construction. Probably seen the signs over where they're building the new city hall. Thing is, Kavar doesn't really come around unless there's a problem.
Don't worry. I'm pretty good at causing people problems.
Some of his men hang out around downtown. Look, I ain't a bad guy. I just made a mistake is all.
Keep your head down, Lenny. I'll pay Kavar's men a visit. See what they know.
People will know more about what he's doing than I will.
I mean,
Damn, we got a lot of stuff that just opened up too. Oh my goodness. Scared to go home, scared to walk out the door. Might as well drink. All right. Well, I guess with that being said, guys, thank you so much for all your support. Keep it up. We're actually progressing. That's nuts. I can't zoom out anymore. I'm curious. I don't know if we'll ever touch these areas. It looks like most of the game takes place within this big area. So we're casually working our way up. We only have a couple more sections, it looks like. But we do have a point, I'm sure, in the near future where we're going to have to do all of these, if not some of them. I think these are optional. But I love you. Thanks for all your support. Keep it up if you want more parts. And with that being said, let me turn the camera. Thanks for watching.